How was the day yesterday? I mean today for with your raw food?
યસ ટુડે આજે બહુ જ મારો સરસ એકદમ ફાઇન દિવસ અને
Very nice.
હા એકદમ કોઈ ભૂખ કે એવું કઈ નહીં પણ એટલું બધું અહીં બેસી જાય મારી સાથે બેસી જાય મને તો આજે એટલું સરસ મેં બધું એટલે જમવાનું ફ્રૂટ્સ લીધા છે
Hmm.
અને આજે મેં આ બાજુ બેસી ગયા પહેલા કઠોળ તૈયાર કર્યા પછી મેં લીધા નથી આજે મેં ટેટી કેરી તરબૂચ
Nice.
અને સવારે ગ્રીન ગ્રીન જ્યુસ નહીં પણ બીટ એનો મેં જ્યુસ લીધેલો
Perfect. Very nice. Very nice.
અને સવારે ડ્રાય ફ્રૂટ્સ લીધા
Morning.
Good morning. Good evening.
Morning.
Good morning. This flyer files want to
Admit.
come in.
Let it come. Let it come.
Yeah, joined.
How are you? Thank you for coming, Mrs. Nayana Patel.
यस थैंक यू ये आपका नाम
चाह
है
रहे थे
प्रियंका
प्रियंका, हम लोग चाह रहे थे कि आप आओ हमारे पास, हम लोग से बातें करो.
उसका नाम है प्रियंका.
प्रियंका ओ यस यस फाइन फाइन
How old is your
प्रियंका,
little
कल-
one?
प्रियंका मैं आपसे कल बात आपने जो कल डिस्कशन किया था ना वो सर था सैनिक सर था और अक्षय भाई के साथ जो भी डिस्कशन वो बहुत बढ़िया था
Thank you.
बहुत मजा आया
Thank you. Good. आपका बस आप हम चाहते हैं कि आप बोलो, हम चाहते हैं आप बोलो जो भी आप बस बोलो हमको पता है कि आप बोलोगे तो स्पार्क आएगा भी क्योंकि मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप बोलो.
ये वैसे जो आप बात हुई थी ना कि इनर हैप्पीनेस जो है ना बहुत सच्ची बात है कि हम जो खाते हैं ना वो सात्विक फूड जो होता है इससे इनर हैप्पीनेस बिल्कुल प्योरली आता है वो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है. और अक्षय भाई से जो बात हुई थी ना तो उन्होंने वो भी अच्छा बोला था कि जब हम रॉ फूड जब हम कनेक्ट होते हैं तो हमारा पानी भी टेस्ट बदलता है. वो सही बात है क्योंकि इसमें थॉट की प्योरिटी आती है तो सब कुछ इसमें बदल जाता है. तो सबके साथ वैसे कम्युनिकेशन अपना थॉट और अपने किसी के साथ जो भी बातचीत करो वो भी प्योरिटी या स्पिरिचुअल जैसे अपना देखने का नजरिया बदल जाता है. वो सही बात है क्योंकि पूरे बॉडी में जो प्योरिटी आती है तो इससे हमारा वैसे मेंटली लेवल भी बहुत अप हो जाता है. वो सही बात है.
तो आप जो बोल रहे हो कि अगर थॉट एंड फूड से क्लैरिटी मिलती है तो दैट इज अ सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी.
यस यस प्योरली एनर्जी. यस तो वैसे भी फूड एक एनर्जी है. फूड एनर्जी है ना. वैसे सात्विक फूड लेते हैं तो बढ़िया है बहुत बढ़िया है.
Nice. आपने ये बोला ना कि आप पानी का टेस्ट भी बदल जाता है. पानी का टेस्ट कैसे बदल जाता है?
पानी का टेस्ट वैसे देखो अपने इनर साइड जो हैप्पीनेस जो होती है ना तो देखो जब हैप्पीनेस आती है तो अपना सब कुछ जो किसी को देखते हैं ना तो वो भी अपना देखने का नजरिया खुद को अच्छा लगता है. वैसे किसी के साथ अपना जो भी मूड अच्छा बनता है जब भी तो हम किसी के साथ बात भी करें ना तो भी अच्छा लगता है. तो वैसे जो वो फूड खाते तो इनर अपना बॉडी की जो नसें है तो वो भी प्योर जब हो जाती है तो इससे अपना थॉट भी क्लियर होता है. अपनी थॉट प्योरिटी थॉट क्लैरिटी वो क्लियर होती है. मैंने पढ़ा भी है और अक्षय भाई से मैंने सब उनका एक्सपीरियंस और मैंने उनके साथ देखा है.
So let me tell you a little bit more, Manu, how that happens. So our body,
Yes,
our body is everything what we eat.
yes
If we eat poison, our body is going to affect right away. If we drink alcohol, our body is going to affect right away, right? So outer side any chemicals when we induce in our body reacts. Now, when we eat raw food, so first of all, we have to understand the constitution of our body. Our body constitution is alkaline, is not acidic. So all cooked food is acidic. So now what is happening here, when you eat raw food, even your saliva become more alkaline instead acidic. Because of that alkaline factor, now your digesting system is also changing. Your taste bud, your taste bud, we are not seeing this microscopic level, the change is happening in our body. So our taste bud is going to make a change. It is not going to happen right away within a day or 10 day or 5 day. It is great. So the thing is, we abused our body for so many years, for 10 year, 20 year, 40 years, 60 year, whatever the year. Now it takes time to clean it. And the cleaning process, it starts. That's why I'm, again and again telling everybody, just start. Why? Because when you start something, it takes time to clean, and then once we clean our body, then you can see the real effect. Okay, so if you give little time, your saliva, your taste bud is going to change. The carrot you are eating now going to taste little sweeter. The water you are drinking, it is changing. Now that is you have to experience yourself. No matter how much I tell you, it is not going to benefit you. It is like this: no matter how much I tell you, the Taj Mahal is very good. It is
unless and until you go there.
When you see yourself,
I wanted to know, in how many days do you come to know that this taste changes?
Generally, it takes. That's why we selected 21 days. Generally, any change, good or bad.
Okay.
A good change also takes 21 days. Bad change also takes 21 days. So let's say if you continuous taking something bad thing, still you are not that habitual. If you can break in between, but if you go on for all 21 days, then it is most likely you are going to get addicted to that thing. So anything, let's say you start reading a book. One day you are reading but continuously, if you read 21 days book, now it becomes the habit. Your brain, your body is all synced in the activity you are doing it. So that is something which is, that's why all scientists and everybody says 21 days. And I also seen that way. I think Prakash want to talk. Yes, Prakash?
He left or he's there?
What happened?
I don't know.
Send him that he wanted to know, right?
No, he maybe wanted to say that I don't know. Okay, anyway.
I wanted to ask something more. If we are following this plant-based raw food diet, 20%, 30% or something, still you will find the difference in 21 days, the taste?
Yes. So difference will be little minute. Priyanka, you can connect with Prakash from WhatsApp chat and see what.
I am trying to look for my phone. I don't know where I kept my phone.
So Manu, to giving you the answer, how much? So it is like this. If you work hard 8 hours, you make good money. If you work only 1 hour, you make less money, but still you make money. So the quantity will be little different, but definitely you are going to get benefit. It is not that there is no benefit. I'm seeing again Prakash in something is what is happening to him. I don't know. I didn't disregard him. What is this? This is Prakash. I don't know. He's there. He's on the line.
Yes, he wanted to speak.
But I'm not seeing him on the
laptop and mobile. It seems I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. If anybody can help him, please help him.
Mr. Shah, I have a question regarding the time that you're saying. Like
Yes.
each individuals are different, their way of seeing the result is different. So why do one associate that number and want to see the result? Why do one?
I will answer your question. I will answer your question, but before that, I want to see Prakash is in now.
Yes.
Are you okay, Prakash? Can you hear me?
He needs to unmute himself, then he can speak.
Let me lower his hand, and probably if he wants, he can raise the hand again. Okay. So, sorry, Priyanka.
What was
It's
the
okay.
question?
It's
Say
okay.
Say it again.
You're doing good.
What is your question?
My question is, we know that our body knows what time and how much time things will be fixed, but we still want to look for the numbers to see the result from a validation point, or just to give ourselves, okay, this is the time period that we have to be very kind to ourselves so that we can see the result. Why does one go through this process?
So if you go to gym and let's say first day you exercise, you are not going to see the result right away. You are not going to see the muscles, okay, or anything change in your body right away. Everybody have different level of adaptability, and so somebody can adapt quickly, somebody takes more time. It all depends the level where you are. So that's the reason raw food also reacts differently to different person. Now let's say the Rupesh is a young guy, and his body is very agile, and he can adapt the thing very quickly. The result for him will be different than the Naina Ben when she is doing something. The age difference is there, the eating habit is different, so the reaction also going to be different. One cannot expect the same result for everybody. That is that 100%, and don't try to even mimic anybody. I don't want to see that anybody mimic me or anybody copies anybody else. Most important thing, you have to listen to your body, and I will teach you how to listen to your body. I'm repeating this many times, and people say, what is saying listen to your body? And it is a very deep subject. I will teach you that little by little, but I want to welcome Prakash. Yes, good evening. And you raise your hand. Can you hear me?
He can. He needs to unmute himself.
Unmute yourself. No, I cannot hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
I think.
Yeah, there is a microphone symbol at the.
Yeah, I did it. Now you can hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
now I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any question?
No question right now.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, we
How
today.
are How are things going from आपके end से कैसे जा रहा है अभी तक का ये challenge कैसे जा रहा है? आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
Asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. How is this challenge? How are you feeling with this challenge?
I am trying to understand and follow as far as possible, and it is very interesting for a health point of view.
Thank you so much. If you have
Yeah.
any point of time where you're stuck, please let us know.
So now I want
Yeah,
to
sure.
ask you more, Prakash.
Yeah.
What changes you made in last 4 or 5 days? What you did? You had more quantity of the raw food, or what happened?
No, I started raw food. I started one meal with the raw food, and that is in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say exactly raw food because I eat boiled vegetables, salads, and some cereals, which is steamed or boiled, whatever you say. I avoid using ghee, oil, or any other thing which is not healthy.
Okay. And then what result you are seeing? You are seeing you have more energy, your body better.
Feeling better overall whole day.
All right. And how about your let's say your mental energy is? Do you see any improvement or fatigue or?
Yeah, that is what I'm telling you, that I'm feeling better health wise, and as you said, mental position, whatever you say.
Okay. So now my next question: what is the challenge? What do you think is difficult right now to go forward to do it little more than what you are
I'm
doing?
still trying to understand the concept of exact raw food because
Okay. Good.
I have not understood properly the raw food definition.
Perfect. So the today's topic is the power of living food. So what is living food? Whatever is not dead is living food. That's the simple definition, right? Now, so what is living? If you have a one mung beans or any beans, one seed, you put it in a ground. From the ground, from the soil, the plant will come up. The plant will flourish, right?
Right.
Why that happened? Even after 10 years. Why that happened? Because that bean, that seed have a life. But once you cook it, once you roast it, once you boil it, once you do anything with that particular seed, that seed lost the life. That is gone for good. Now, no matter what you do, how much time you put on the you soil, you put the water, and you do whatever you want to do, that plant is never going to come up. So what is happened? The simple thing happened is that particular seed or bean lost the life. Same thing happens with every other food. So when you eat the actual apple, and when you make an apple pie, so what happened from apple pie, the process, the heating process, anything more than 40 degrees up, and it kills all the enzymes, and the actual life is gone. So basically, if I ask you, hey, Prakash, give me $100. If you don't have $100, you cannot give me $100, because since you don't have, only life can give life. Okay, living woman can give birth to the new baby. Dead woman cannot.
Okay.
Life is a something which is perpetually going on in the nature, and that is the one thing. One thing is very important to understand. Nature do not like virginity, because nature has to go. Every species, everything from plant to elephant to bird to any fish, if they don't reproduce, one day they are going to extinct. They are going to go away from the universe, and nature do not like that. Nature wants everything to perpetually go on, and for that it requires life. And for that, we as a human, if we consume the raw food, we are getting directly that energy, directly that life we are eating. So that life gives us the better energy. Another analogy, let's say, if you work 10 hours, 8 hours, and you make $100, and if I work only 1 hour and I make $100, which one is better?
Obviously.
1 hour, right? So same thing, the food you guys are, I mean, not you, everybody eating cooked food, they are eating so much in the quantity. First of all, they have to eat that much quantity to have that much energy. So cooked food, you are eating more food to get less energy. I eat less food to get more energy, and that's simple. You as a person, Prakash, want to charge the phone for something last for 24 hours. If your phone system or your charging system takes 8 hours to charge the phone for 24 hours, it is a lousy system. But if my system, if I charge only 30 minutes and it's charged for 48 hours, it is the best system. Exactly like that, something we have to charge ourselves in such a way that we consume the less resources and we have the better output. That is the bottom line. That is my concept for raw food is that simple, that you have to eat very little and still you have so much energy. Now, when you eating little, there is a lot of things is happening. One, economically is very easy on your pocket. Secondly, you don't have to digest that much food. Most of the time, when people eat the cooked food, what is happening? They eat the food. Most of the food goes out next day in a toilet without giving any benefit. So instead that, when you eat less, your digesting system have now more time to absorb everything what you ate. And when your digesting system is not overloaded, it is absorbing every part of the food you ate, and taking everything essential nutrients. And then
Okay.
next day, when your stomach is now light, everything gone out very quickly because you ate fiber. Raw food has a fiber. Cooked food do not have that much fiber. It's and fiber, as I said again and again, your microbiome, your digestive system requires fiber. And when you eat fiber, the worker in our stomach is the microbiome, and they need fiber to survive. They cannot eat our food. Our food is for us. For them, it is a fiber. So if you provide them fiber, they become more stronger to make the digestive system good. And once that become good, when your stomach is good, your brain is good. A lot of people, they complain, hey, I have a headache. You know why is the headache? And here people, what they do, they pop up the one Tylenol. That's the bad thing. The headache is most of the time is the symptoms of your stomach is not good.
Right.
There is something wrong with the stomach. Once you clear the stomach, the gas is gone, the acidity is gone, everything is gone, your brain is going to work like, wow, what happened? Everything is now lubricant properly. Your brain is not now having any problem. It's not rusted. There is no fog. Everything is now working good because your digesting system is good.
Then
So-
why do people address that headache is a lifestyle issue?
Lifestyle issue also. So if you worry too much, so we are all emotional animal. Everything. If I right now correct a joke, you are going to laugh. If I am going to tell some sad story, you are going to cry. So we are a creature, emotional creature. Anything happens around us, it affects us. And that is something which is, I wrote the poem yesterday based on the Pelgam, story. It affects me. It emotionally, it affects me so much that, hey, what is happening? The human killing human? That's insanity. But that is happening. So we as a human, we
So
are...
what happened to you? You wrote that poem. Let's come to
There is another...
I just want to understand from that, because if we are on a raw food platform, everybody thinks, okay, we have to eat all raw fruits and vegetables. So that is the mindset. So if you wrote that poem, what thought came to your mind? Because for me and for other people, they would think, okay, we just have to eat the raw apple. That is going to give us that will make us feel alive. So how do you relate it to that poem of yours?
So, without going in depth for the poem, what I'm going to say, when you eat raw food, it gives you energy, and your thought process, your ability to express yourself. Right now, a lot of people, they struggle. They struggle to express themselves. They have some thoughts, but they don't have that vocabulary. They don't have that clarity in making a sentence, even a clear sentence. And then other people, they misunderstand them. So what is happening here is once you have that clarity, I have no fear to say anything in what I feel. I want to express myself. Even that day, Manu said, hey, don't say the drug mafia and the food mafia. And I'm going to use it. Why? Because that's what my expression is. I'm not giving any name. I'm not going behind any corporation. I know it is controversial, but that is gives me the energy. So what I'm trying to say, once you eat the cooked food, raw food, it is going to give you that freedom of expression. And that expression, you are going to use it in your advantage. Now, going back to the poem is very simple. We as a human, I'm not going any whether any nationality.
You have the freedom of expression. You have the freedom of expression. You're fueled with raw food. Please go and express your unfiltered way.
My expression here is, in the whole poem, is that we human created God. God didn't created us. The God is the creation of human mind. And because of that poison, the God, now I'm going totally different topic from raw food, and that's why I didn't want it to do. The God,
who made the raw food? Who made the raw food?
The nature and the God. Here is the difference. Now your nature, whether you are in Alaska, and my nature in California, or anybody in Switzerland or India or anywhere else, the nature is same. But here the God is different. Your God is different than my God. His God is better than his God. And the God created this so much chaos in the society, and created this everything, and I don't want to go into that direction. We will go into
The food is creating too much of confusion in the society.
No, food is not creating. Food is the food. You have to understand whether in your car what kind of fuel you are putting in. Whether you are putting diesel, and if it is a diesel and your car takes only gasoline, you are screwing up your car. So whatever the way it is designed, if you don't go accordingly, so the fish eat different thing, your dog eat different thing, the birds eat different thing. We have to eat different thing. We have to eat our own thing, what we suppose, the way nature designed us to eat. And to understand what the design behind our existence, if you don't understand that, you are not going to follow what is good and what is bad. And that is where we are screwed up. And it is not our fault, because our mom never taught us to eat raw food. Their mom didn't ask them to eat raw food. So this is perpetually is going on and on, generation to generation. But somebody have to break it. I'm not saying it is your fault, or I'm not saying anybody's fault. It came to me just by luck, by nature, and I accepted it, and that gave me the power, and I'm spreading that. I am getting the benefit. It's like this, California gold. Okay, people came to California to have a gold because gold was available. Few people found out, and they said to many more people, so more people came, and they said to many more people, so more people came. To find the gold in California, people came in bunch, lot of people, and a lot of people got the gold.
But who did anybody try to find the source?
So nature gave that. It is not somebody produced the gold.
But people were after that gold. They were looking for the spark.
Here what I am saying, this gold of raw food is nothing but the knowledge. Once you have that knowledge, and keep asking me questioning is the key. Questioning is the key, give you the clarity about everything. So Prakash asked me the question, and it still is and it will take time. Whatever I say, maybe he says, what this idiot guy, this guy is talking. What I don't understand. But I have no problem about that. I understand that it takes time because whatever I say, it is too much information. You have to, again, Dr. Shrenik Shah said the other day, you have to churn it. You have to do manan, that whatever I said, what does it mean? Why Axay said the living thing has the energy, and the dead food do not have that much energy. There is energy, but not that much. It is all energy is being killed. And the biggest thing in the food, if you want to know, is the enzyme. The enzyme is something which is very delicate, and it gets killed when above 40-degree heat. So enzyme is something very important for us. Our body produces the enzyme, but now instead going in too much technicality, and that is where the problem is. All this university, all these PhD people, all these doctors, all scientists, what they are doing, they are putting the numbers and the scientific terminology to confuse you. Once you get confused, they can take advantage of you. So when you walk into any store, They know exactly what you are buying. If you go to the Target or Walmart or any other store, they know your psyche. They know exactly what you are looking for. And they are taking advantage of your, emotion. That, hey, this person came, and what I do to make more sale. They are looking at the register counter. They don't want to see that what benefit you are getting. They are in business to see that how much money they collect out of you in your single visit. That is their goal, and that is all corporation. I'm not saying about any particular store, but this is how retail works. And that is exactly the retail or any other store or any other advertisement or any other corporation. They are working on your emotion, and they are taking advantage of your emotion. And you have to get out of that. The other day you was telling me that Shrenik Shah, the reading label. Nonsense. That is totally, why you want to read label? That exactly they want to do. That you read the label, get confused, and buy something. So if there is a 5 bottle of the wine, one here, one there, that, one is $10, one $15, one $80, whatever. And then you are eventually buy one. But all 5 is poison. If somebody don't want to take it, wine is good. I'm not against any wine. All soda, let's talk about soda. All soda is the poison. Drink water. Water is the best thing. But then what they do, they put in one shelf all 5, 7, 10 kind of soda. So you get confused. And then maybe, this is a less calorie, that is 0 calorie, this is sugar free, this is made with the vitamin C, and all BS. Don't fall into that trap. You have to be more, you have to be your own way. Think about it. What you are buying, what you are putting in your mouth, what you are putting in your body. That is something very important.
That is exactly, you got the answer. When we buy things, we have to be aware what we are buying. So how do we get to know? Through the package.
That is what you think that you are aware, and that is the illusion.
And how do we get to know? What is the way how we can get to know the source of it? So my question is, if we are reading the packet, from where it is coming, we are just trying to, we can't do much, but we need that stuff.
No, you can do much. That is wrong, that you cannot do much. Let's say when you got your glasses, you didn't went to any store and got the glasses. You went to the doctor, they checked your eye, they see what is you need, then they prescribe you the glasses, and then you got the glasses. The effort to get the glass was not that simple. You went to the person who understand, who is a license, and he understand how to check your eye and how to prescribe you the prescribed glasses. That is something which is everything you have to do for the food. Put some effort. Try to go in down to the what you are taking. Even when you eating cucumber, why cucumber is good or bad? Or when Manu is saying, okay, or Prakash has said, who said that watermelon. So is it okay to eat watermelon? This is now second stage. First stage is to eat whatever you like. Once you go into that, then like what is good? Like, Jaisal likes to do research for everything. He's not going to take anything what I say. Once I said, hey, cholesterol is only available, it comes only from the animal product and not plant. He had no idea that whether I'm saying truth or I'm just faking. So he did the research to confirm whether I said right or wrong. And once he found out, no, this is the real thing. He was not knowing it. He got the idea. Now, so that research gave okay, not only because I said it, because his research gave him endorsement of that knowledge. Jaisal, you want to say something? Jaisal is, yeah.
Yes, regarding the cholesterol.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, when I saw your video about that, I was also surprised, and I didn't know that that was the truth and the original meaning of that. So I also did the same thing. I researched, I looked it up, and I found out that that was the truth. And it's interesting because I think most people probably don't know, and it's not something information that you come across regularly. But yeah, it was good information.
You
what
mean to say if someone is having cholesterol and if they stop eating non-veg, the cholesterol will go away?
Definitely,
And if
100%.
we are vegetarian, and if we are vegetarian itself, we will not get the cholesterol?
So vegetarian people is the problem is here is the devil in the information. The vegetarian people thinks that they are eating very healthy food, and that nonsense. That not at all truth. The reason is
Mhm.
even dairy is animal product. Dairy have a lot of cholesterol. Dairy have a casein which affects the breast cancer. Most of the people, yesterday Dr. Shrenik Shah said that our patient had cancer and she stopped the dairy. Dairy is so much bad thing there, but nobody want to listen. Now, I am not against the dairy industry. The minute I speak like this, the other dairy industry will going to attack me. But you ask any doctor, okay, here nowadays, Google is there, AI is there, there are so many other things. Do your research, because the thing is so much information out there. Is the problem is who is right and who is wrong. Your mind is going to get confused. So first of all, don't get too much involved in every matter. Focus on one matter. That okay, you want to think about dairy, only think about dairy and see what is the truth. You are a learned person, you are intelligent, make your own choice like Jaisal did. Jaisal is intelligent guy. He didn't took my word as a final word. That's how it doesn't work. No, you don't take anybody's word as the final word. Do your research, make your own judgment. And same thing applies for the raw food. Don't take my word as the final word, because it is not going to work. The only way it is going to work, when you do the research, then you are going to satisfy yourself mentally. Now you are ready to go in that direction. Without that, if you have doubt, you cannot even see. If you have doubt, let's say you are stepping down the stairs, and from first steps to go to the second step, you have confidence that you are not going to fall down. That's the reason you are going to the second step and the third and the fourth. If you have a doubt that you are going to fall down, 50% chance that you are going to fall down, because that mentally you are not ready. You don't have that confidence to go step over on the second step. That's exactly what it is. This raw food is a doubtful, confusion. So many years you use the cooked food and meat and all other stuff. It is not easy, and I know that. And I am not going to tell anybody to do anything which is drastic change if their body cannot take that change. That the change is going to bring some kind of a discomfort. Yesterday I said, when you make the finger like this, and you make just one finger, the body, your mind is not accepting it. One finger down, just a quarter inch up and down, your body is now struggling to accept that change. Now changing the food, the terrorist in your body, the microbiome, which is bad microbiome, they are not good. They are asking you, they are terrorizing you. Give me more sugar, give me more nicotine, give me more alcohol, give me this, give me that. That is the problem. So once you have control, that I'm not going to give, no matter how much you scream. It's like this. If you know the ice cream is bad for your son or daughter, no matter how much they scream, you're not going to give it. No. Hey, this is no good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we don't give because we know a lot of sugar is there, and now everything is synthetic, so there's no point giving that.
Good. So that exactly you came to the conclusion about that after having the information, lot of other parents, they don't know. Even in my case, I was not knowing this before, and my kid says, "Hey, Dad, you used to give me this because I used to buy, juice from the market. I thought the juices are good." No, because I didn't have that awareness. So juices are not good. My kids now found out that it is nothing but the sugar, pure sugar.
Sure.
Is the poison. That is what, when being an immigrant, I didn't have that knowledge. I didn't have that understanding. I don't have that medical background. And still, the way I came up to this point, by doing my own research. I am not following anybody. I am not following any guru, anybody else. I made my own rules. I started. I felt good, and that is something I want to share with everybody.
Yeah, Rupesh wants to ask something. Rupesh, बोलिए.
आपको कुछ पूछना है?
मुझे ऐसा कहना है सर, आपने अभी कहा कि जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं उनको आइसक्रीम खाना होता है, पर वो अनहेल्दी होता है, फिर भी हम खिलाते हैं, बराबर? तो उसके जगह हम क्या उनको खिला सकते हैं? हाँ, अगर वो जिद करे तो.
गुड क्वेश्चन. तो पहले तो एक चीज ऐसी है कि जो बच्चे होते हैं वो माँ बाप को फॉलो करते हैं. जैसे माँ बाप करते हैं वैसे वो. आप अगर मराठी बोल रहे हो क्योंकि आपके माँ बाप मराठी बोल रहे हैं, दैट इज द लर्न बिहेवियर, समथिंग यू लर्न फ्रॉम योर एनवायरमेंट, वेदर आपके पेरेंट्स या तो नेबर या तो स्कूल. द एनवायरमेंट सिखाती है क्या करना. अगर आपको तमिल नहीं आती, क्योंकि आप तमिल में वो नहीं है, आपको फ्रेंच नहीं आती, राइट? मुझे भी फ्रेंच नहीं आती. The thing is, upon as a human, we learn from the environment. Now, आपको अगर मैं मेरे घर रखूं, ओके, ये नैना बहन मालूम है, अगर मेरे घर रखूं और मैं हर रोज रॉ फूड खाता हूं, आप पहले दिन 1 चम्मच लोगे, ठीक है, इतना मजा नहीं आया लेकिन अच्छा है. दूसरे दिन मेरे को देख के 2 चम्मच लोगे क्योंकि मैं खाता हूं. तो जो इन्फ्लुएंस होती है ना, वो बढ़ती जाती है धीरे धीरे. फिर ये जैसे मेरे बच्चे लोग ने सीख लिया सोडा खराब है, उसको सिखाने में उसको सिखाया कि भाई सोडा खराब है तो सोडा नहीं पीते. दैट सिंपल. आप आपके बच्चे अभी देखो, पहले इंडिया में सब लोग कचरा रास्ता पे फेंकते थे. फिर मोदी ने सिखाया कि कचरा रास्ते पे मत फेंको. उसको कचरा को सब स्कूल में सिखाया, खुद करने लगा. अब थोड़ा साफ सुथरा होने लगा, राइट? दैट इज द पावर ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस. वंस यू हैव द गुड इन्फ्लुएंस, आप अगर शराबी के साथ जाओगे तो आप शराबी बनोगे, आप जुआरी के साथ जाओगे तो आप जुआरी बनोगे. ओके, सो पावर ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस इज स्ट्रॉन्ग. सो आपके जो भी छोटे बच्चे होते हैं उसको आप सिखाओ, उसको ऐसा है मत खाना, ऐसा नहीं, क्यों नहीं खाना, ये खाने से क्या होता है. और अब अगर समझो कि ये प्रकाश है, वो मीट नहीं खाता, बराबर है, वो मीट क्यों नहीं खाता, उसको सिखाया है कि मीट खाने से ये होता है. अभी उसके सामने अगर मीट रखो, कितना भी अच्छा 5 स्टार होटल से मीट लेके आओ, चिकन लेके आओ, ऐसा बटर चिकन 5 स्टार होटल से $500 का एक प्लेट है, ऐसा लेके आओ, वो नहीं खाएगा. उसके लिए वो जहर है, वो छुएगा तक नहीं. क्योंकि उसके दिमाग में बैठ गया है कि ये खाना खराब है, चाहे कितना भी महंगा क्यों ना हो. एग्जैक्टली सेम वे आइसक्रीम, चाहे कितना भी अच्छा ऐसा लगे, टेम्पटेशन कि बहुत मजा आती है, लेकिन देखो ये मजा करने से अभी मजा आएगी 5 मिनट में आइसक्रीम खत्म हो जाएगा, लेकिन उसका भुगतान आप जिंदगी भर दोगे. तो वो समझा. बच्चे बहुत नॉलेजेबल, बहुत अडेप्टिव होते हैं. वो उसको जो भी सिखाओ वो सीख जाते हैं. तो अच्छे से सिखाना चाहिए. दैट्स अबाउट इट. I think we got good time right now. Anybody have question? Otherwise, we want to conclude today.
I want to add up with that what Rupesh wanted to know. Like he wanted an alternative. He wanted an alternative. So providing an alternative, is it a straight path or a curve path?
It is like that, but alternative is again you are falling in the trap. First thing is there, you have to explain why not ice cream good. Okay, and then you give the alternative. Okay, instead of ice cream, let me give you some khajur, or let's say कोई दूसरा आम खाओ, ये पका हुआ आम कितना मस्त है, रत्नागिरी से लाए हुए, जब भी जो भी है जो, तो उसकी इक्विवेलेंट आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कि क्या देने से उसको उतना ही मजा आएगा जितना आइसक्रीम खाने में मजा आती है. तो वो धीरे धीरे फिर वो समझेगा. और ये कोई बार्टर सिस्टम नहीं है. ये बार्टर सिस्टम मत समझना, वो करना भी मत. अगर कि भाई आप अगर ये खाओ, एक बादाम खाओगे तो आपको मैं 1 रुपया दूंगा, वो मत करना. वो जो लालच है ना, लालच वो थोड़ी देर चलती है. It is going to work only for a while. If it doesn't come from the within, वो नॉलेज आ गया, वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ गई, वो जिंदगी भर रहती है. वो कितना भी आप वो लालच दोगे ना कि आइसक्रीम मत खाना, ऐसा करो, आप अगर ये मैं खजूर देता हूँ वो खा लोगे तो मैं आपको घुमाने ले जाऊंगा, तो वो हो गया ब्राइबरी. वो ब्राइबरी it works, but you have to be very tactful. You don't have to fall into that trap. क्योंकि फिर क्या होगा कि वो ब्राइबरी हमेशा चाहिए. आपके घर अगर डॉग है, अगर डॉग को आप एक घंटी बजाते हो और फिर खाना देते हो, डॉग को मालूम पड़ता है कि घंटी बजी, मेरा खाना आ गया. That's how you train them. अपना दिमाग भी वैसा ही है. आपका बच्चे जो भी है सबको कि एक काम करने से इतना फायदा होता है, तो वो फायदे की लालच में पहले आएगा. अगर घंटी बजा और फूड नहीं दोगे तो कुत्ता नाराज हो जाएगा. तो अपना भी ऐसा है. So don't fall into that trap. Go for something which is natural. Explain, give the truth. Truth is bitter, but that bitter truth will going to work for life, not just short run. I hope I gave the proper answer. रुपेश, आपको समझ में आया ना?
Yes sir. हाँ, मुझे समझ में आ गया.
Okay.
I still want to build up on it because these days there are so many of choices for and we keep telling ourselves, if not this then this. So
No,
it's
okay.
easier to avoid dairy product. But giving a choice with a khajur, like if we can just give something like a frozen popsicle, will that help or will that not help? That is what I was.
It will not help. It is let's say you are asking the better of two devil. Both are devil.
Then why are people giving alternative of almond milk and soy milk? Why are the people using this?
People are doing for
चॉकलेट ऑल्सो ना, आइसक्रीम के साथ चॉकलेट का भी ऐसा है ना, वो उसका भी
वो लोग
क्रेविंग.
बोल रहे हैं कि कमर्शियलाइज्ड मिल्क नहीं यूज करो, बट ऑल्टरनेटिव बोल रहे हैं. व्हाई आर दे डूइंग?
पहले तो ये है, अपने को समझना है, बच्चे को छोड़ो, अपने को समझना है कि कुछ भी मुंह में डालते हो, क्यों डालते हो? व्हाई? चॉकलेट है या काजू है या आइसक्रीम है या कुछ भी है, व्हाई यू आर ईटिंग दैट? इफ यू आर नॉट हंग्री, डोंट ईट. Why you? The first of all, the concept of eating, you have to change in your mind. I am eating only to have energy. I am not eating to please my palate. Palate के बदले मेरा प्लेट को या तो पेट को बेनिफिट के लिए. अगर आपके पैलेट के लिए
juices and raw chew करने से क्या होगा? If you blend it, it is easy for digestion. And it will also fill your tummy, and you have given a good portion to it also, rather than just giving the rawness. We make it blended so that people can have that much, like the kids get the enough protein. So that's the alternative. So if you, my reference was from that point of view.
Yes, for the beginning, that is the good alternative. That is a good option, because you cannot just go 100% raw and 100% you can constrain yourself eating anything. Since you have the habit, and everybody, you means not you particularly, but everybody have a habit to eat the food which is very tempting, so they are going to eat. So the temptingness you have to control, you have to be aware, and that is, everything will come slowly. Once you eat the raw food, first thing is going to happen, it is now giving you confidence that you can eat raw food. A lot of people have the struggle. Hey, how can you eat raw potato? How can you eat raw sweet potato? And that still they are struggling. And I tell them, hey, if you can eat raw carrot, if you can eat raw cucumber, if you can eat raw onion, why you cannot eat raw carrot, raw potato and sweet potato or anything else in that case? So since we have not done that, you are going to struggle. Since our mother never taught us to eat like that, we are going to struggle. We are going to struggle because there is no clarity. So we have to try. Once you try, let's say one potato, you are not going to die. Try one potato and see what happens, and eat whatever way you want. Make it nice masala. Put whatever you chutney you put, or you put any kind of dressing, or you put some anything you want, salsa, and make it little nice tasty food. Eat, see what happens. Because a lot of people, if you eat potatoes, it's going to hurt your stomach. That's a myth. Try once and see, not because I am saying. You have to have that kind of curiosity. I did that way. I everything I learned out of curiosity. I tried different things, this, that. My son, when he introduced me kombucha, I was not knowing what is kombucha. So I understood that what is kombucha is the fermented drink. Now in the kombucha, he used to made with the tea and the sugar. I thought sugar is a poison. Why to eat sugar? So I eat, okay, tea and the honey. That's instead of sugar, I substitute with the honey. But then it's a lot of work. So then I did, okay, instead tea and honey, just made the kombucha out of coconut water. And I did it, and I'm still enjoying it. So this is all you have to evolve yourself. The information is there. Sometimes I have to learn from my son. Sometimes my son learns from me. So world is open. We don't have to be within the box. I learned from even 5-year-old kid. And I have no shame about it. A 5-year-old kid can teach me something. So once you keep your mind open, you are going to absorb all this thing, good thing, and it is going to give you good idea. Basically, you have to explore yourself, try yourself, and work on it.
Akshay, I have one question which you can answer tomorrow because time is up today.
Yes.
Our digestive system do not permit to eat all type of raw food. That is why people are going, as you gave the example of a potato. Raw potato difficult to digest, but if I boil.
Who said that?
No, listen to me.
You ever tried raw potato?
See, instead of potato, I tell you another thing.
Answer me.
All type of I'm coming. All type of cereals like chana or moong. Why we boiled and eat?
Okay, that is the legumes are different thing than the.
You give answer tomorrow whether our digestive system permit.
We will discuss tomorrow.
What type of raw food human being, what type of digestive system is different? Our digestive system is different than the wild animals, than the birds.
Absolutely.
Than even the birds.
Absolutely.
So according to our digestive system, the nature is given to us. We have to eat raw food, that type of it.
Got it. Tomorrow 8 o'clock, come here. Yours is 8:30. Anybody have any question?
Are you gonna eat the raw potato in front of everybody tomorrow to inspire our audience?
You are asking me?
Yes.
Of course, I'm going to eat if you want.
Let's all do it.
Okay. All right. Let's do
Then
tomorrow.
Then we decide whether our body is.
Tomorrow mission raw potato. Everybody who is want to get involved, make the raw potato, and I'm going to make it even in front of you. So there is nothing prepared. I'm going to make in front of you and see how it works.
And then
It's
we
good.
decide whether our body is accepting or not accepting. Let's give it a try.
We have lots of constraint because of the fear, the phobia, and the wrong information. As Prakash said, a raw potato is not easy to digest. Who said that? Because my mom and her mom said that. That's not the truth. Try once. If it hurts, don't eat. But if it's not going to hurt, let's say when in India, I think a lot of people make a raita. Raita is yogurt and the cucumber, right? If you can make a raita of cucumber, why you cannot make a raita of raw potato? I don't, I'm not encouraging you to use any dairy. Make something out of raw potato, whatever you like. Whatever you like, you make a kachumbar out of a kachumbar bolte hai na India mein. Make something spicy. Add, or maybe if you don't want only raw potato, add with something else which is already different. Add and just I fed it to the people, and they didn't even said that hey, it is raw. They couldn't able to even figure out it is raw potato in there.
Can you also give some more ingredients which will
slowly
to the viewers so that they can mix and blend and
so
get more option to it?
If you want to start strong, I'm after doing error and trial and error method, so many different food. Couple of food is very good. One is the sweet potato. Eat sweet potato, whether you want to boil it or you just roast it, whatever, or eat raw. But sweet potato is the highest nutritional index, 184. The second number is the actual potato. So everything is how I found out. I have no medical background. I did the research. Now very soon, I'm going to make. My son suggested me why a red banana is better than yellow banana. And actually, yesterday I was talking to even Nayana Patel. That she asked me. And I'm going to make a video. And I did research. I love red banana. At my house, every day is a red banana. A red banana is not available everywhere. And I understand that. But the thing is, bottom line is, you have to do research. What is available in your market and what is good, what is bad. And once you are aware that, hey, you are looking for better nutrition, you are going to get the better nutrition only by research. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. See you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. We took little more time than we supposed to be. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.